When I put on that ring, I thought we would have a happy family. With our unborn child? Because our families were so different, we never told our parents about us. Today, we decided to come clean to them. But I never expected the person who would destroy my happiness was actually my father. Dad.
Hunter, go to hell.
My own father killed him. I went from being Mitch's lover to the daughter of his father's killer.
It's all your fault, you jinx. You killed my husband. Don't let me see you again. Mitch already said it. He hates you, he really does. He wants nothing more to do with you. Get out! Never show your face to the shores again.
No. Mitch. Mitch, if you knew we had a child, would our ending be different?
Mommy's out. Mommy.
Shane. Congrats on your first flight, Captain Wynn. Captain Shaw even came to celebrate with you. I never thought we would meet again. Like this.
Captain Wynn is Chancery's only female pilot, so young and so successful. Her family life is so perfect too. Married with a kid, she has it all.
Yeah, such a handsome husband and a cute son. I'd be so happy if that were me.
Isn't this Uncle?
Take him home first?
Mommy still has to work. Let's go home and wait for her.
Captain Wynn is back. Captain Shaw, any thoughts?
I don't waste my time on just anyone.
This Yulia is so shameless. Her dad almost stabbed you to death back then. And her? She just ran abroad to enjoy her studies, not caring if you lived or died. Hey, Mitch. You spent 5 years looking for her, searching all of Cloud City like a madman. You just finally recovered. And she has the nerve to join your company. Even brought a kid along. How disgusting. Truly shameless.
Sister Chase, my son has acute gastroenteritis. I need to go back. Can you help me swap tomorrow's flight?
Sister Chase, the flights are already scheduled. We can't just change them over a minor thing.
Exactly. Everyone has kids. Changing a flight for a stomachache? How dramatic.
Captain Wynn, why not let the father look after him? Okay, I'll think of something else.
Find a reason to swap Yulia's schedule with someone else. Delay it for a few days.
Captain Shaw, the schedule is already set with ground crew. Last-minute changes might cause dispatch issues.
Then give my flight to her. I'll coordinate with the ground crew myself.
Yes, Captain Shaw.
Why swap it? Mitch, Yulia had a kid with another man behind your back. Why are you such a pushover? Have some self-respect. Don't forget how your father died.
Shane?
Mommy.
Shane, how are you doing? Does your tummy still hurt?
Yulia, you're finally here. Shane is awake and looking for you.
Vende, thank you. You're both so busy, yet you still found time to help look after Shane.
It's nothing. I've always cared for Shane like my own child. It's only right. Shane needs to stay another day tomorrow. Is your leave approved? Yulia, does that man still have a problem with you?
He's the president of Chancery, after all. He wouldn't target me. I'm just a regular employee.
That's good. It's been so long, but I was still worried he'd hold a grudge. Glad to hear that.
Not everyone is worth my time.
But he still minds me as much as before. The way things are now is fine, too. I'll leave Shane in your care. I'm heading back to the office.
Mommy, I don't want you to go.
Be good, Shane. I'll come see you after tomorrow's flight.
Is the shift swap settled?
It's all set, Captain Shaw. You can go fly now. Captain Wynn,
Sister Chase.
you don't need to come in today.
But wasn't I supposed to fly today?
Someone swapped shifts with you. You'll fly next week instead.
Who swapped with me?
Captain Shaw heard your child was sick. He specifically asked me to swap shifts for you. Anyway, he didn't say anything else, so the shift was swapped.
Okay. Please say thank you to him for me, Sister Chase.
Are you Miss Yulia Wynn? Your father is in critical condition. Please, come to the hospital immediately.
Yulia, these past 5 years, while I was in prison, I've regretted it every single day.
Dad. Don't say that.
I'm sorry.
No. Dad. Don't say that.
It's my fault for being so impulsive back then. I didn't know the person who owed the money was your boyfriend's father, and I killed him. I ruined your future.
Nah, Dad. Don't say that.
I don't expect you to forgive me, but I still want you to be happy.
Don't say that. Dad.
Mom, respect the dead. No matter what, you shouldn't cause trouble for Yulia today.
What respect the dead? Did they pick a date when they killed your father?
I don't expect you to forgive me, but I still hope you can be happy.
Mitch already said it. He hates you. He wants nothing to do with you ever again.
Not everyone is worth my time.
My father loved me most, and was the person I loved most. Yet he made me the unhappiest person in the world.
Yulia, you dare collect the body of this murderer. Yulia, you dare handle the affairs of this murderer. If it wasn't for that beast of a father of yours, my husband wouldn't have died. My son wouldn't have been hurt. How dare you show your face here?
I'm sorry.
Is sorry enough? Can sorry bring my husband back?
My father was punished, and now he's dead. We're even.
We'll never be even. Your father was a murderer. He deserved to die.
Mom, stop it.
Mitch, you're still taking this vixen's side. Have you forgotten how her father ruined our family?
Mom, what happened back then had nothing to do with Yulia.
Nothing to do with her. Her father killed someone. It involves her. She owes the Shaw family a life. I'll make her miserable as long as I live.
My dad killed someone, but he paid the price. Death cancels all debts. I don't owe the Shaw family anything.
No, your father killed my husband. The Wynn family owes me. I won't let him rest in peace.
I'm sorry. I failed to protect you.
A murderer like your father should have his bones crushed and ashes scattered.
Are you satisfied now?
Not satisfied. That beast is dead, but his murderer daughter is still here. As long as you, Yulia, the Shaw family will never let you go.
It's already come to this. Enough. Someone, take my mother home.
Mitch, don't forget how your father died.
Your dear husband didn't even show up for your father's cremation. Is he also ashamed of your murderer father?
That's my business. Captain Shaw, don't worry about it. That's my business. Captain Shaw, don't worry about it.
Yulia. Get in my car. I'll take you back.
No need. Your mother just said it. I'm the daughter of your father's killer. Shouldn't we keep our distance?
You were gone for so many years, but you joined my company right after you returned. Miss Wynn, aren't you trying to have an affair? To rekindle things with me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yulia. You're just as heartless as 5 years ago. When my dad died, I was nearly dead too, but you just left me and disappeared. Do you know how devastated I was?
Mitch already said he hates you. He wants nothing to do with you ever again. Get out. Never show your face in front of him again.
Is Captain Shaw trying to settle old scores? Did you forget what you once said?
Of course I haven't forgotten. You're the one who forgot.
I have no time for these trivial things. My husband is coming for me.
Husband? Sounds so sweet. Does he know that you were once with me? Does he know how you were with me? Does he know your first love and kiss were mine?
Mitch, that's enough. Mitch, wake up. We're over.
Over? If it's over, then why? Are you still keeping the ring I gave you?
This ring doesn't mean anything.
At the funeral home today. Why did you stop me?
He's already dead. There's no point in making a scene.
Mitch, do you still have feelings for Yulia? Hugo told me that Yulia is already married and has a kid. Messing with a married woman. Have you no shame?
Don't worry. I'm not so cheap as to be someone's side piece. Turns out I'm the only one stuck in the past. You can easily walk away from our memories, while I don't even have the courage to say goodbye.
Sister Chase, I see Captain Shaw is on the schedule too. Will we be flying with him?
Captain Shaw, but an ace pilot won't fly with newbies on a direct flight. But if you perform well, maybe Captain Shaw will take notice and make you his co-pilot.
That's good. Looks like I won't be with Mitch. Won't be on the same plane as Mitch?
You must be Captain Wynn.
Hello, Captain Sutton. I'm the new pilot, Yulia.
Sister Chase told me she assigned me a beauty. Now I see the rumors were true. Come on, let's take a photo. Post it on social media. The whole company will envy me for flying with a beauty. Oh, so excited. My new partner is such a beauty. This flight is going to be amazing.
When does Yulia take off?
Captain Wynn, your headset is crooked. Right here.
Yulia.
Captain Shaw, what are you doing here?
You don't need to fly today.
What?
I'm flying this route. You're off today.
Why, Captain Shaw? I finally got to work with the beautiful Captain Wynn.
No more questions. The schedule has changed. You take the next flight.
Captain Win, let's add each other on WeChat. I'll buy you dinner sometime.
Get out now. Continue the pre-flight checks.
Yes, Captain.
You should have pressed this. You can't even do pre-flight prep. Is the bar for pilots so low now? Why so fast? Afraid I'll eat you? Hey,
I'm fine.
don't move.
Don't bother, Captain Shaw. I'll do it myself.
How did you get hurt?
I fell on the stairs. I've always been a bit clumsy. I'll probably end up in a wheelchair early.
Right. Then I'll be an old man. Pushing around an old lady with bad legs? Why are you back?
What?
Since you left 5 years ago, you should have stayed away forever.
Where I go is my business perception. If I'm an eyesore to you, I'll go.
Every night I close my eyes. I see my father when he died. I'm in pain every day. How can you act like nothing happened? Even getting married and having kids. Yulia, don't you feel a shred of guilt?
My father was wrong back then, but ultimately, it was your father who embezzled the funds, destroying hundreds of families, forcing my father to seek justice like that. Your father wasn't innocent either.
Yulia, I hate you. You're still so selfish, heartless.
If hating me eases your pain, then do it.
Yulia. Yulia. Since you already left, you should have left for good. Why bother my life again?
Meeting you, again, was just an accident. I never meant to barge into your life. Finn, what's wrong?
Yulia, come to the Central Hospital quickly. Shane's in trouble.
Captain Shaw.
Why are you here? Where's Yulia?
Captain Win took leave suddenly. Sister Chase had me fill in.
Leave?
Yes. Captain Win seems to be sick. She's been in the hospital for days. Captain Shaw, the flight's about to depart.
Have Hugo take over for me.
Fine. You own the airline, whatever you say.
My sweetie. Let Godmom check on you. Any better?
Your godson has always been tough. How could he not be okay?
Finn, before I left, I told you to look after them. But you let Shane end up in a hospital bill.
Oh, stop. Worry too much. It's normal for kids to eat the wrong thing. I'll take good care of them from now on. Here, honey, eat some fruit. Yulia, you have some too.
Thanks.
Uncle, Shane wants more apple.
So, she's not married.
Yulia, you seem down lately. Is Mitch Shaw bothering you again?
I already told him that I'm married.
Yulia, don't worry. As long as Finn is here, Shane will always have a father, and you'll always have support. No one can bully you.
Yulia, since you left me, you've clearly had more than one man. I really underestimated you. Yulia Wynn took leave freely, violating company policy. Suspend her for 3 months.
Mitch? Why are you suspending me?
As co-pilot, you left without notice before work. Suspension is only right.
My son suddenly got sick. That's why I had to leave. I filed for leave afterwards, too.
Captains must apply for leave in advance. Didn't you read the handbook?
You're being unreasonable.
Captain Wynn, don't forget who your superior is. Know your place.
Since Captain Shaw doesn't like me, then I'll just resign.
Yulia, don't think you can leave me so easily this time. Send out the word, no airline is allowed to hire Yulia Wynn. If anyone hires her, they are going against me, Mitch Shaw.
Miss Wynn, regrettably, we've decided not to hire you.
Why? When we spoke before, didn't you say I was qualified?
Well, it's not actually your fault. You're indeed very capable.
Then why?
President Shaw of Chancery Group personally ordered that no airline hire you. We can only follow orders.
You mean Mitch?
Yes, our company has some influence in Cloud City, but we're nothing compared to Chancery Group, so I'm sorry.
Mitch, you hate me so much that you won't even give me a way out.
Captain Wynn, Captain Shaw went to the ski resort. I'm afraid you won't see him today.
When will he be back?
I'm not sure. If you're in a hurry to see Captain Shaw, go find him yourself. Go beg him for mercy. You have a son. It's better to get back to flying soon.
Okay, I'll go.
Look, who's that? It's our beauty, Captain Wynn.
Captain Wynn, it's slippery. Let me help you walk.
No need. I can manage.
Captain Shaw, Captain Wynn said she wanted to ski too. I thought the more the merrier, so I let her come along. Right, Captain Wynn?
Those without professional training only hold everyone back.
Don't worry, Captain Shaw. I'll definitely take care of Captain Wynn. Take good care of her.
Since you're so good at caring for people, go buy some milk tea for everyone.
Thank Captain Sutton.
Captain Shaw, the nearest tea shop is 10 kilometers away.
Captain Sutton, it's so cold in the snow. Sorry to trouble you.
Fine, I'm going. Mitch, some people came at midnight just to get back to flying. Be firm. Don't go soft on hair.
I don't need you to tell me what to do.
Captain Shaw, let's get started.
You guys go ahead. I'll reply to a message and join you later.
Come on, let's have a race.
Ah,
Yulia, what are you doing here? This is an advanced trail, not for a rookie like you.
Captain Shaw, about my suspension?
He worked so hard to climb up here. Just to talk to me about this?
Given our current relationship, the only thing we can talk about is work.
Yulia, you want to fly again? Fine. Ski down this advanced trail today. And if you can catch me, I'll agree.
Mitch, you know I can't ski?
Then go back if you don't want to.
Is anyone there? Help! Why is it off? Is anyone there? Help! Anyone?
Where's Yulia?
I don't know. She was right behind us.
Could they be lost? This forest is huge and full of steep slopes and wolves. Could something have happened to Captain Wynn?
She probably went back already. She's an adult. She wouldn't just disappear.
Stay away! Stay away!
We were skiing fine. Why did Captain Shaw leave suddenly?
Yulia? Yulia, where are you? Yulia. Lock down the resort. All security. Gather in the forest area now. I must find Yulia.
I'm here, Mitch. I'm right here.
Yulia, wait for me. I said if you can't ski, go back. But you had to follow me. Do you know how dangerous it is?
Can you please not ground me?
Shut up. Skiing with a fever? Do you have a death wish?
So, can you let me fly again? Can you let me fly again as soon as possible?
If you really want to fly, you'd better shut up now. What's the passcode? How can you forget your own passcode? Isn't it my birthday?
Don't overthink it, it's just a habit.
Where are the towels?
They're in the bathroom on the left.
Your foot is swollen. Stop moving. This is essential oil for the swelling. It won't hurt too much. Your husband isn't here?
He's at the hospital with our child. Thanks for today.
Just don't push yourself next time.
Can you please not ground me?
Yulia, is that all you have to say to me?
Shane.
Mommy, the doctor said Shane is fine now. Shane will see Mommy very soon.
I'll wait for you at home.
I want sweet and sour ribs and chocolate cake.
Okay. My son is coming home soon. You.
In such a hurry to kick me out? Afraid your husband will find out you brought another man home?
If that's how you want to see it, fine.
Yulia, you're something else.
Mitch, you're back. Why are you back so late today? Zoe has been waiting for you for a long time.
Mitch?
What are you doing here?
What kind of question is that? Can't Zoe come to our house? Uncle Chase went abroad and entrusted Zoe to me before he left. I plan to let Zoe stay with us. You can look out for each other from now on.
I'm always flying. I have no time to look after her.
Are you not even listening to me anymore?
It's my fault. I'm making things difficult for Mitch. Maybe I shouldn't stay here.
Zoo, Mitch is just very busy. Listen to Auntie Shaw. You must move in.
Thank you, Auntie. I brought gifts for you and Mitch today. I'll go get them.
Mitch, don't think. I don't know who you're rejecting Zoe for. Zoe grew up with you. She's well-bred and from a good family. How is she any worse than that vixen?
You're overthinking it. I said I wouldn't be so classless.
Then hurry up and marry Zoe. I'm getting old and want a grandchild soon.
Stay out of my business.
Mitch! Mitch!
Come in.
Captain Shaw, I'm here to talk about my return to flight.
What? Alone in a room with me now? Not afraid of your husband finding out? In such a hurry to kick me out? Afraid your husband will find out you brought another man home?
If that's how you want to see it, fine. Captain Shaw, can the grounding period be shorter?
The notice says grounded for 3 months. Isn't that clear?
Mitch, don't take this too far. I've already checked with HR. All my leave procedures followed company rules. I hope you don't bring our personal grudges into work.
Yulia, all my decisions are strictly from a professional perspective. Don't think too highly of yourself.
Mitch?
Miss Chase, don't you know to knock before entering?
I was just in such a hurry to see you. I cooked many of your favorites myself today. See if you like them. Hello there, I'm Mitch's fiancé. My name is Sue. I'm Mitch's fiancé.
Zoo, you.
Hello, Miss Chase. I'm Yulia. It's my first time at Chancery. I didn't expect so many pretty girls here. Miss Wynn. If Mitch has any female friends here, you must tell me. You're so beautiful, Miss Chase, and such a perfect match for Captain Shaw. He wouldn't look for someone else. Captain Shaw, about my return to flight.
I'm having dinner with Miss Chase now. No time to talk to you.
Then please have your dinner first, Captain Shaw. I'll wait outside. Mitch. Then I'll be going now. Captain Shaw, can we talk now?
You want to fly again that badly?
Yes. If you let me fly again, Captain Shaw, I'll do anything.
Go make me a coffee.
Okay. Captain Shaw, here's your coffee.
Leave it there. Make 30 copies of this for me.
Captain Shaw, the copies are ready.
My desk is dirty. Wipe it down.
Mitch, don't go too far.
Didn't you say you'd do anything if I let you fly again?
Fine, I'll wipe it.
Captain Wynn, you're being too loud. It's distracting me from work. Get out. We'll talk about the flight later.
You.
One more word and the flight talk is off today.
Mitch, Auntie Shaw told me to take you home.
I still have work to do. Go home by yourself.
Mitch, then I'll stay and work late with you.
No need. Special Assistant Lewis, come to my office. Take some safflower oil to Yulia at the door.
Mitch, no need to bother Special Assistant Lewis. I'll take it to Miss Wynn myself. You focus on your work. You're married and still want to steal him? Mitch. Dream on. Miss Wynn, why are you still here? I need to talk to Captain Shaw about my return to flight. I'm just waiting for him. I see. Mitch looks very busy today. He probably won't have time to talk to you. Mitch just said he wants sushi from East Star, but it's a 2-hour drive to that shop. I wonder if Captain Wynn would buy it for him. A 2-hour drive? That's 4 hours round trip. Captain Shaw will be gone by the time I'm back. Mitch is so busy, he won't leave that early. If he wants to leave, I'll keep him here for you. All right, thank you, Miss Chase.
Where's Yulia?
It's so late. Captain Wynn must have left. Let's go home.
Yulia, who said you could leave? Do you still want to fly or not?
Didn't you tell me to go buy sushi?
When did I ever tell you to buy sushi?
Mitch, do you enjoy playing me for a fool?
Quit playing games and just say it.
First, making coffee this afternoon, then copying all those files, wiping tables for you and getting sushi late at night. And you still won't admit it, Mitch? Do you think this is funny?
Yulia, nobody forced you to do any of this.
Mitch, you.
Yulia, did something happen? Yulia.
Mitch. Yulia, you schemer, Mitch is mine. Hello, Auntie Shaw. Something's wrong, Shane. Ah?
Running around the moment you wake up. Can't you just settle down?
Mitch? How long was I out?
5 or 6 hours.
No. I have to get home.
Eager to leave because you're afraid your husband will worry? Yulia, this is the good man you married. Not a single call from him since the accident.
That's my business. Captain Shaw doesn't need to worry.
Yulia, do you know who got to the scene first? Who stayed outside the surgery room all night? Now, you sit here heartlessly and tell me you don't need me to worry.
If it weren't for Mitch, I wouldn't have crashed.
I'll call a doctor to check your head.
Yulia Wynn, you woman.
Madam Shaw?
Mitch is here, as expected.
Madam Shaw?
Yulia, was I not clear enough last time? You still dare to cling to my son.
Madam Shaw, your son and I are just ordinary colleagues now. There's no clinging involved.
Don't try to lie your way out. Zoe told me everything. You spent all day outside Mitch's office. How shameless.
Madam Shaw, you're mistaken.
Mistaken about what? Faking an accident, just to keep Mitch here. You think I don't see through your tricks?
I don't want anything to do with the Shaw family.
Remember this, Yulia. You're the daughter of the man who killed Mitch's father. Your family will never pay off what you owe the Shaws.
My father is already dead. The Wynn family owes the Shaw family nothing now.
Don't owe us. Your damn father was a psycho who killed my husband. He was pure evil. He should rot in hell.
But the Shaws aren't clean either.
How dare you talk back?
Am I wrong? It was Hunter who embezzled funds back then. He drove my dad to desperation. Ultimately, Hunter was the root of all this. He got what he deserved. He's the one who should rot in hell. Am I wrong? If Hunter hadn't embezzled that money, my father wouldn't have been pushed to the edge. The Shaw family is the real culprit.
You still dare talk nonsense.
Auntie Shaw, calm down. Don't let her upset you.
Yulia, listen to me. My son is marrying Zoe soon. Zoe's my future daughter-in-law. Don't try seducing my son again.
I don't want any more ties to the Shaw family.
No ties? Then why join Mitch's airline as soon as you return? And keep trying to seduce Mitch?
Miss Chase should know very well. Both times I saw Mitch were strictly for business. Auntie Shaw, don't be too hard on Miss Wynn. She's had it rough. Even having to find work.
A married woman who doesn't stay home with her child. Out here seducing your boss, Yulia? You really can't stand being alone. Your husband isn't even here to catch you. Letting a vixen like you have an affair.
Madam Shaw, you've made your scene. Leave now if you're done.
You want peace? No way. I know exactly what you're up to.
Fine, Madam Shaw. I'll resign tomorrow. Satisfied?
I don't agree. Yulia, you're a Chancery employee. Without my permission, you can't just leave.
Mitch, are you really keeping a murderer's daughter?
Mom, stay out of company business. I'll take you back.
Mitch, tell me. If you stay involved with her, I'll disown you.
Mom, what are you saying?
Captain Shaw, please explain it to your mother. We have nothing to do with each other.
Mitch, do you see? You always put this bitch first. She doesn't care about you at all.
She's right. We really have no relation. Mom, can we go now?
Yulia, mark my words. As long as I'm alive, you'll never enter the Shaw family.
Yulia, about last time. I apologize for my mother.
Captain Shaw, I wouldn't dare accept your apology. Thanks to you, I finished the flight.
You know, I didn't mean that.
It doesn't matter. After this flight, I'm resigning officially. Your mom won't worry about me anymore.
No need to resign because of me. We have nothing to do with each other. Innocence proves itself.
But your mom thinks I'm stalking you. I don't want trouble. So tired.
So, am I just trouble to you?
Aren't I trouble to your mother? Ah. Mitch, we've entered a thunderstorm.
I know. Don't panic. Check if the flight systems are normal.
Left engine thrust dropping. N1 down to 45%. Flight control system partially failed. Operate 60%. Hydraulics dropped 1,800 pounds per square inches.
Is there exterior damage?
Based on the data, 80% of our tail wing is damaged.
Chief Purser, calm the passengers.
Copy that, Captain. Attention passengers, we're experiencing turbulence. Please don't worry. Fasten your seatbelts and stay seated.
Based on your data, the left engine is damaged. Flight controls partially failed. There's a risk of crashing. Request help from the tower now.
Crashing?
Captain's Manual, Article 43. As a pilot, stay calm, no matter what.
Yes, Captain Shaw. Mayday. This is Chancery 4869. Encountered a storm. Requesting guidance. Mayday. This is Chancery 4869. Encountered a storm. Requesting guidance.
Chancery 4869. Report status and fault details.
Tower. Chancery, 4,869 inches. A storm vortex. Both engines have failed. Instrument data is abnormal. If we drop 2,000 feet, can we avoid the storm?
Chancery 4869. The storm isn't your biggest danger. And we're about to hit the iceberg ahead. If we don't avoid it, the plane will explode.
Everyone, stay calm. Don't panic.
Attention passengers, I'm Flight Captain Mitch Shaw. Please rest assured, no matter what, I will get you all safely back to the ground. Execute thunderstorm checklist.
Copy that.
Continue starting other aircraft systems.
Dual engine start failed. Hydraulic system failed to start. Navigation system failed to start.
Mitch, haven't you noticed? The communication signal is gone. We've lost contact with the ground.
Honey, I'm so scared. Are we going to die? Mom, this might be the last message I ever send you.
Stay calm, everyone. Please trust our captain. He will surely bring us home safely.
One last try. Continue manual attitude adjustment. Enable anti-collision system. Scan for obstacles.
Copy. Comms restarted. Checking backup frequency. Over. All aircraft parameters tested. If we can't adjust the course, the plane will hit the iceberg in 30 seconds.
Are you scared?
With you by my side, I'm not.
Yulia. There's something. If I don't say it now, I'm afraid I'll never get the chance again. My biggest regret was not stopping that knife 5 years ago. Because of it, I lost the two most important people in my life. One was my father, and the other was...
I know. After that day, there was no chance for us.
Yulia, the happiest moment of my life was the day you agreed to marry me.
Me too. When I put on that ring, I thought we'd build a happy family. Together with our unborn child.
The ring you lost. I found it. I wonder if I can ever win you back.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chancery 4869. Do you copy? Respond.
Chancery 4,869 copies. Iceberg avoided. Plane stable. Requesting emergency landing at the airport. Need ambulances and emergency fire services.
Emergency landing at the airport approved. Rescue teams are standing by. Good luck.
Chancery, 4,869. Roger.
Welcome our hero, Captain. Captain Wynn, it's all thanks to you. All the passengers on board are safe.
It's what we do. Doing our best to keep passengers safe is the duty of every crew member, right, Yulia?
Excuse me. I'm a bit tired. I'll go rest now.
Captain Shaw, you need to handle the follow-up for this incident yourself. The company leaders are currently waiting for you in the conference room.
Let's go.
Yulia! Yulia! How could you be so weak? I have things to do. Captain Shaw, please step aside.
Why are you avoiding me? You've been avoiding me since we landed, and you're doing it now too. Yulia, do you really not want to see me that much?
You're overthinking it, Captain Shaw. I'm just busy with something.
I don't believe you, Yulia. Tell me the truth. What are you worried about? On the plane, we clearly already...
Captain Shaw, everyone panicked then. It was just an impulse. Don't overthink it.
A momentary impulse? Let me ask you, surviving a crash together was just an impulse? And that deep kiss we shared, was that an impulse too? Yulia, do you think that excuse can even convince yourself? Yulia, I don't believe you have no feelings left for me. Why are you avoiding me? Why? Why can't we go back to how we were 5 years ago?
Because there's still a blood feud between us.
You were so emotional when you saw it. Yulia, I know you still love me. You're just afraid to admit it, right?
Mitch, how have you become so shameless? I'm already married with a child and my own family. Why must you pester me and ruin my life?
Am I just a shameless person to you?
Exactly.
Is it because of this man that you won't admit your feelings?
Mitch, give me back my phone.
Mitch, I heard your plane had.
Yulia, explain yourself clearly.
This is the office. Mind your behavior. Mitch, listen to me. Stop getting involved with Yulia anymore. It's not good for you.
Mind your own business.
Fine, I won't interfere. But some people won't stay idle. I just heard that Auntie Shaw is arranging your wedding with Zoe.
What?
As expected of the Chase family's daughter. Look at this elegance and beauty. Zoe, Auntie promises that in this dress, you'll be the most beautiful young mistress of the Shaw family.
Auntie, stop teasing me.
The Shaw family doesn't need a young Mistress Shaw who begs for attention.
Mitch, what nonsense are you talking? Zoe's your fiancée now. How can you speak like that?
Fiancé? Since when did I have a fiancé? When did we ever date? When was there a proposal? You can't expect me to just obey an arranged marriage.
You.
Mitch, it's my fault. Don't be mad at Auntie. She's just doing it for our own good.
Miss Chase, please get one thing straight. You're just an outsider staying in our house. Shaw family business is none of your concern.
Mitch, I chose Zoe to be your wife. How dare you treat Zoe like that? Do you still have any respect for me as your mother?
Mom, why did you go behind my back and arrange a marriage for me?
You ask why? If I didn't step in and let you have your way, would you have run off with that bitch Yulia?
You're overthinking it. Yulia doesn't want anything to do with me.
Only then will you give up. I see you clearly can't let her go. Mitch, getting involved with the daughter of your father's killer. Do you want to disturb your father's peace in the afterlife?
That's right, Mitch. It was Yulia's father who destroyed your family back then. Auntie Shaw has supported the Shaw family alone all these years. Now that you've finally taken over the company, how can you defy Auntie Shaw for an outsider?
Mitch, I'm telling you, as long as I'm alive, I'll never let that bitch enter the Shaw family.
Mom, I won't forget what happened 5 years ago, but let me make it clear. Even if my future wife isn't Yulia, I won't marry anyone else.
Auntie, Mitch is completely bewitched by that vixen. What should I do?
It's fine. Mitch is just confused. I have my ways to make that bitch Yulia give up. Don't worry. As long as I'm here, you'll be the young Mistress Shaw.
Sister Chase, is there a reason you called me over?
Captain Wynn, the air disaster was a serious incident. Regarding your performance during the event, the management has disciplined you.
How is that possible? I saved the whole plane with Captain Shaw. The entire crew can testify. Why is the company disciplining me?
The company's investigation found you failed to spot signs of the thunderstorm. You failed to fulfill your duties.
Nonsense. The thunderstorm was hidden inside the clouds. Even the weather station didn't detect it. It has nothing to do with the captain.
Yulia, I know you feel wronged, but this is the company's decision. There's nothing I can do.
Sister Chase, tell me the truth. Is someone targeting me on purpose? Who is it?
It's Captain Shaw.
Mitch. You delayed my return to flight last time. Now you're using dirty tricks to frame me. I see. I'll settle this with Captain Shaw.
Captain Shaw flew abroad. You won't see him. Besides, I heard he's getting engaged to Miss Chase soon. Madam, I've told Captain Wynn everything, as you instructed.
Good. Remember, don't let Mitch know about this.
Finally over. That long flight really exhausted me. My phone was off the whole time. I wonder if my girls missed me. I'll go get some sleep first. Let's go for a drink tonight. Relax a bit.
I have things to do. I'm off.
What could you possibly have to do? You're just going to see Yulia again.
First, it was a suspension. Now this baseless disciplinary action. Mitch, you're really something.
Yulia. Hiding away because of your guilty conscience? Too ashamed to face me?
You're the one with the guilty conscience. What does it have to do with me?
Captain Wynn, you're quite the victim player. What about you kissing me on the plane? How do you explain that?
I told you. It was an impulse. Of course. If you feel bad, Captain Shaw, go ahead and give me more disciplinary actions. You always did love abusing your power.
Yulia, don't think you're getting away so easily. Spread the word. No airline is to hire Yulia. If anyone hires her, they're an enemy of Mitch. Yulia, I admit, I was wrong before. I shouldn't have targeted you.
It's good that you admit it. Captain Shaw, I believe I've made myself clear. From now on, we go our separate ways. Please stop interfering in my life.
Do you have to be so heartless?
Mitch, our fate. It ended 5 years ago. Now, I just want to draw a clear line with you.
Yulia,
Mitch, what else do you want?
if you really want to cut ties with me, then when I called you, you shouldn't have looked back. Why did you kiss me on the plane? Why did you give me hope? Yulia, I hate you. From now on, don't ever show your face in front of me again.
Fine.
Didn't you go find Yulia? Rejected again?
I don't get it. Why is she so heartless to me?
Isn't it obvious? Yulia has a husband and a kid. Her family is perfect. Her career is thriving too. Why would she give everything up to be with you? Mitch, I'm not trying to be a buzzkill, but you need to face reality.
Unless what happened back then never occurred. Otherwise, no one will ever be at peace.
That guy looks familiar. I think I've seen him somewhere.
It's Yulia's husband.
Just said her family is perfect, and now she's being cheated on? Looks like Yulia Wynn's life isn't that great after all.
You bastard! How dare you betray her? I'm going to teach you a lesson.
Mitch, calm down. Don't be rash.
Honey, are you okay? Does it hurt?
Vendu, you're Yulia's friend. Why did you betray her?
Who betrayed Yulia? I'm her best friend. And her child's godmother. Mitch, you just hit my husband.
Mister, Shane wants more apples.
I already told him I'm married.
Don't worry, Yulia. As long as Finn is here, Shane will always have a father, and you'll always have a shoulder to lean on. No one will bully you.
Yulia isn't married at all. Is she?
She. I don't know what you're talking about. Honey, let's go. Stay away from this mad dog.
Mitch, what's going on? Yulia isn't married. Then whose child is that?
Investigate Yulia and her child immediately.
Mitch, I found out. Yulia really isn't married. She raised that child alone abroad.
Yulia, since you're not married, why did you lie to me?
I also found out the kid is 5 years old. 5 years ago, you and Yulia were talking about marriage. Could this child be yours?
Get a paternity test done right away. Don't let Yulia know until the results are out.
Okay.
Yulia's child might actually be Mitch's? No way. I need to think of something. I can't let that bitch ruin my relationship with Mitch again.
Zoo, Mitch has been flying abroad lately. He really couldn't find the time. But don't worry, I'll make sure he gives you an answer about the engagement.
Mitch, he's so busy with work. Of course I understand him. Don't worry, Auntie Shaw. As long as it's for his own good, I don't mind suffering a bit.
You're such a sensible girl. Mitch is so lucky to have you.
Whose brat is this? Watch where you're going. Auntie Shaw, are you okay?
I'm sorry, Shane was in a rush for the elevator. I didn't mean to bump into Grandma.
Grandma is fine. Little boy, how are you? Did you get hurt? Why does this child look so much like Mitch when he was little?
Auntie Shaw, why do you keep looking at this child?
It's nothing. I just think he's so cute. I couldn't help but look. Hey there, little one. What are you doing here?
My mommy works in this building. I'm here to find her.
Then let Grandma take you to find her. What's your mummy's name?
Her name is Yulia.
He's actually Yulia's child? He looks so much like Mitch. Could he be... Is it good, Shane?
It's good, Grandma. When can you take me to find my mommy?
Be good, Shane. Your mummy is busy right now. She'll pick you up when she's done.
Auntie Shaw keeps talking to this child. She doesn't think he's Mitch's son too, does she? Auntie Shaw, didn't you say you'd take him to his mother? Why did we come to Mitch's office?
I felt a connection with this child. I want him to stay with me for a bit. Zoo, since Mitch isn't here, you should go back. We'll discuss the engagement when he returns.
Auntie Shaw, you just said you'd give me an explanation.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I won't let you down, no matter what.
Since you don't need me, I'll be going then.
Mitch, get to your office right now. I need to talk to you. Shane, how old are you?
5.
Mitch and Yulia were dating 5 years ago. Could this child really be Mitch's?
Mom, why did you call me here? Why is he here?
I ran into him downstairs and brought him up. Mitch, did you know Yulia's child is 5 years old? He looks just like you. Is he of our Shaw family bloodline?
I already knew. I've already ordered a DNA test. The results will be out soon.
You knew he could be yours? Fine, Mitch. Hiding the DNA test from me. Were you going to bring Yulia home once it's confirmed?
If Shane really is my child, of course I have to take responsibility for them.
In your dreams. Shaw family. Blood cannot be left outside, but I'll never let you marry the daughter of your father's killer.
Mom.
Shane,
Mommy,
do you know how worried I was?
I didn't mean to worry you. I accidentally bumped into this grandma downstairs. She wasn't mad and gave me snacks.
I didn't watch him closely enough. Sorry for troubling Madam Shaw and Captain Shaw.
Wait. Yulia, did I say you could take the child?
Madam Shaw, you've hated the Wynn family for 2 generations. Are you going to take it out on my son too?
Why can't I? Why should you be happy with a family? While my family lives in pain, such a cute child. Too bad for his luck. Born into a family of murderers.
Madam Shaw, please have some self-respect.
In front of the child. Don't say such things. Yulia, I saw Wendy at the bar. You never got married. Why did you lie to me?
I'm not married. But that's none of your business, Captain Shaw.
Then what about this child? Tell me. Who is his biological father?
It's none of your business anyway.
Yulia, you're still being stubborn. This child is 5 years old. Try telling me he's not mine again.
Mitch, the paternity test results are out.
Yulia, still denying it? This child is 5 years old. Are you still saying he's not my child?
Mitch, the paternity test results are out.
Why is this happening? Why isn't he my child? Yulia, what's going on?
How could this be? Didn't expect that, Yulia? Knowing Mitch was getting a paternity test, I already arranged to swap the results. Yulia, so what if you bore a child of the Shaw family? As long as they believe you cheated on Mitch, the position of young Mistress Shaw will still be mine.
Yulia, why are you silent? Guilt-ridden. Tell me why he isn't my child.
Isn't it obvious? You two were dating 5 years ago. The child is 5 years old. He's not yours. Naturally, Yulia had an affair and gave birth to him.
Is it as he says?
Since Captain Shaw already has an answer, why bother asking me?
I want to hear it from your own mouth.
I already told you. This child has nothing to do with you. Captain Shaw just wouldn't believe it.
Yulia, I hate you. I really hate you.
Mitch, Yulia, I thought you had some sincerity left for Mitch. I didn't expect you to be lying to him all along. A loose woman like you doesn't deserve Mitch's obsession.
Yeah, Mitch, calm down. She's not worth it.
Yulia, From now on, I won't be so pathetic anymore. This time, we're completely over.
From the moment you betrayed Mitch, you should have known. You'd never be the young Mistress Shaw. From now on, get as far away as possible. This slut actually betrayed you 5 years ago, and even had such a big son. Luckily, you two broke up back then. Or the Shaw family would be raising someone else's kid. It's your late father watching over us, letting you see her true colors. From now on, sever all ties with this woman.
I'm tired. Going to rest now.
Mitch, now are you finally willing to marry Miss Chase?
Yeah.
Sister Chase, here's my resignation.
Resign? Captain Wynn, you're doing a great job. Why the sudden resignation?
It's nothing. I'm just tired of it. I want to rest for a bit.
Captain Wynn, don't rush into a decision. You know, our company flight schedules are set in advance. If you leave, no one will fly your assigned routes.
Sister Chase, I understand the company's situation, but I have my own plans. I want to start a new life.
How about this? Fly for 1 more month. I'll hire a new pilot to replace you as soon as possible. Is that okay?
Okay.
Good. Don't feel too pressured. If you change your mind, come see me anytime.
Thanks, Sister Chase.
No problem. We have a reception tonight. A professor training the medical center is coming. Represent the passenger department and go. It's a good time to go out and relax. Professor Quinn, why are you so early? I was just about to send someone for you.
No surgery scheduled today, so I came early. Yulia, long time no see.
Professor, do you know Captain Wynn?
We were college classmates.
What a coincidence. Captain Wynn, since you know each other, why don't you show Professor Quinn around our company?
When Sister Chase asked you to show me around earlier, I was really afraid you'd refuse.
How could I? We're old friends. Professionally or personally, I should agree.
They probably don't know. We're more than just old classmates. I even pursued you back then, but you were always with Mitch back then, and you turned me down? Yulia, Chancery is a Shaw family business. Are you and Mitch still?
No, Mitch and I broke up 5 years ago.
After what happened back then, you cut contact with everyone and went to study abroad. I thought you'd never return.
I have my own life. I only came back for my career. Before joining, I didn't know the Shaw family had acquired this company.
Does that mean I have a chance again?
Owen, don't say that. I already have a child.
You're married?
No, I'm raising the child alone.
A child? Is it Mitch's?
Professor Quinn, I paid you to train the flight surgeons at the Medical Appraisal Center. Not to hit on our company's captain.
President Shaw, you're overreacting. Yulia isn't just your employee. She's also my old friend. Aren't you well aware of our history?
It seems I need to cancel this training program. Professor Quinn, please head back.
That works out well. I don't have any work scheduled now anyway. We'll have plenty of time to catch up properly.
Professor Quinn, the training was already scheduled. It can't just be cancelled like that. President Shaw is joking. Let me take you to the Medical Appraisal Center.
Wait a minute. I forgot to tell you both. Miss Chase and I are planning to get engaged.
The engagement party is next month. Miss Wynn and Professor Quinn. You must come.
Congratulations to Captain Shaw and Miss Chase. I wish you both a long life together.
Perhaps. This is the best ending.
Captain Shaw, this stage of flight surgeon training is complete. Professor Quinn has already left the company.
For future collaborations with Chancery, we don't need to consider Owen anymore.
Captain Shaw, we've worked with Professor Quinn many times. The results have always been great. Why the sudden change?
Owen is not irreplaceable. He's not the only professor who can do flight surgeon training.
Understood. I'll arrange it right away. One more thing. Captain Wynn came to see me earlier about resigning.
Did she say what she wants to do next?
No. She just mentioned new plans. Something about starting a new life.
What new life? Owen just left, and she resigns right after him. She just wants to leave with him.
Captain Shaw, I've already hired someone new. They've passed all the assessments. Should I have them take over? Captain Wynn's flight.
No need. Transfer this newcomer to the branch office. Then find some other excuse to keep Yulia here.
But about Captain Wynn.
Just do as I say.
Yes.
Sister Chase, I see the company has hired a newcomer. Can I start the resignation process now?
About that. Captain Wynn, here is the thing. The company needs to review your flight records. You can leave after the review is complete.
Why the sudden review?
It is company policy. All pilots must verify their files before leaving. Update flight logs.
How long will it take?
Well, I cannot say for sure. The progress of each stage varies. Sometimes it is fast. Sometimes it is slow. I cannot give an accurate estimate.
You do not even have a specific time frame? You just do not want me to leave. Sister Chase, tell me the truth. Mitch is behind this, is not he? Threatening me with flight records. Typical of him.
No, Captain Wynn, do not worry. Captain Shaw did not say anything about threatening you.
He just what? Just told you to find any excuse to keep me here? I understand, Sister Chase. I am sorry to put you in a difficult spot.
About your resignation. You should discuss it with Captain Shaw, but not today. His engagement party is tonight, and he seems in a bad mood. Don't get on his bad side.
Engagement party? Mitch, you are about to get engaged to another woman? Why won't you let me go? Wende. Go pick up Shane from kindergarten for me. We are leaving today.
Mitch, tonight is your engagement party. Why are you lingering here instead of preparing?
It is my engagement, not yours. If I'm not in a hurry, why are you?
You are more anxious than the groom. I am done with you. Auntie Shaw is going to kill you when she calls.
I will leave after reviewing this contract.
I heard you fired Owen. Was it because of Yulia again? You two are unbelievable, fighting over a promiscuous vixen ever since university. And that Yulia, she chose you then, and now she is with a bastard, running back to Owen. What took her so long?
I do not want to hear another word about her.
Fine, I will stop. All right, at least she has some self-awareness. Knowing she cannot get anything from the Shaw family, she left.
What did you say? Yulia is gone?
Yeah, left without finishing her resignation, just cleared her desk. Mitch.
Yulia, are you kidding me? You dumped me 5 years ago, and now the same trick?
Mitch, you are about to get engaged to Miss Chase. Since you promised to marry her, you should keep your word. Let's not contact each other again. I wish you happiness. Driver, please go.
Yulia.
Mitch. How is he?
You have the nerve to ask? Mitch wouldn't be lying here if he wasn't chasing you.
I am sorry. I didn't expect things to turn out like this. It is all your fault, Yulia. If you wanted to leave, why couldn't you do it quietly? You ruined Mitch like this. You ruined my engagement party. Auntie Shaw.
Yulia, let's talk. 5 years ago, Mitch was just like this, lying in bed, fighting for his life. I didn't expect 5 years later it would happen again.
I was actually planning to leave today.
I know. Hugo told me everything. You resigned. Mitch insisted on chasing you, and that's how he crashed. I have a confession to make. I had Lana Chase punish you for that crash, and I blamed it all on Mitch.
Why did you do that?
Because I wanted you to give up on him and leave for good, but it turns out I was wrong. Even with the blood feud between you, even after you cheated and had someone else's child, he still can't forget you.
Madam Shaw, please speak your mind.
Yulia, I can apologize to you, but please understand a mother's heart. I can't let my son marry the daughter of my husband's killer.
I know. I wouldn't want to join your family either.
Then can you give my son back to me? Yulia, your father took my husband's life. I'm begging you, please let him go.
You know, I can't control Mitch's thoughts.
Then you must find a way to make him give up on you. That's the only way to end this once and for all.
I understand what you mean. Mitch, you're finally awake.
Where is Yulia?
Yulia, Mitch, why do you keep thinking of her? I'm the one who's your fiancé.
Don't you know? Yulia almost got you killed. Why are you still thinking about her?
She saw my accident. She wouldn't just not come see me.
No, Yulia didn't come. She doesn't care if you live or die. Mitch.
Making a mess again. You're really out of your mind. Follow him. I'll get the doctor.
Then find a way to make him give up on you. Only then can you two truly part ways.
Yulia, what are you doing here? Did you come just to see me?
I'm sorry. I didn't know you worked here. Owen, I have a favor to ask.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Pardon me.
My pleasure.
Mitch. This girl is flirting with another man right in front of you. Now you'll finally give up, right?
Miss Chase, I was looking for you. When is the money you promised me coming? I'm risking offending the Shaw family for you.
Let go of me first. We're in public. What nonsense are you talking about? I don't even know you.
How can you still deny it? You said as long as I made a new report for you, you would give me $3 million.
Report?
I'm telling you, I've never seen you before. Don't bother me ever again. Or I won't go easy on you.
He's finished at Chancery.
Captain Shaw, are you sure about this? I'll handle it now.
Mitch, are you really giving Yulia's files back to her?
Isn't this what you've always wanted? What's with that look? Just say it.
I heard some things yesterday. I've been thinking about it for a long time. Not sure if I should tell you.
Is it about Yulia?
Probably. It is.
Either it is or it isn't. Stop being vague. What do you mean by probably?
Well, I was at the hospital yesterday. I saw the doctor who did the paternity test. And Zoe was there too. The two of them were acting very suspicious. The doctor said something about helping Zoe with a report.
A report? Excluding biological paternity. It's that paternity test. Are you saying Zoe forged that report?
I didn't hear it clearly, but it doesn't make sense anyway. Yulia said herself, the child isn't yours.
When I was hospitalized after the accident, did Yulia really not visit me? Then where was my mom? Even if Yulia didn't come, my mom wouldn't just stay away.
Zuli to you. Yulia did come. Auntie Shaw took her out for a private talk.
Fine. You all teamed up to lie to me. Do you think I'm a fool who's easy to trick?
Mitch, don't be mad. Auntie Shaw did it for your own good. Forget the hospital for now. Yulia's child is the priority.
Maybe you should do another paternity test? If Yulia is determined to leave, she won't admit it, even if I throw the results in her face.
But we can't just let this go. What if the child really is yours?
Of course we'll do the test. Go investigate that doctor again. If Zoe is really behind this, I won't let her off the hook.
Fine.
I told you this child has nothing to do with you. It's just that Captain Shaw doesn't believe it.
Yulia, of everything you've done, what's real and what's fake? Yulia.
Mitch, it's the middle of the night. Are you crazy?
Yulia. Are you lying to me? You have your reasons, don't you?
What reasons? You're drunk. I'll have someone take you home. Mitch, what exactly do you want?
Yulia, I miss you so much. I thought if I blacked out, I wouldn't have to miss you.
Mitch, don't forget, you're about to get engaged. What you're doing now is two-timing.
Miss, I just found out young Master Shaw sent someone for another paternity test. The results will be out tomorrow.
As long as Yulia and that brat are alive, Mitch's heart will never belong to me. In that case, don't blame me for being ruthless. Where are Yulia and her son?
Yulia, she's taking her child for a checkup tomorrow?
Get rid of them.
Yes?
Shane, wait for mommy here. I'll go find someone to give you a checkup. Shane!
Get him to the ER first. Don't worry, he'll be fine.
Yulia. Yulia, I heard Shane was attacked. Is he okay?
Shane is in the operating room. He's in emergency surgery.
Mitch. Is Shane hurt because of you? Your father embezzled funds and drove Yulia's father to his death. And now you're here hurting them again.
What are you talking about? We were just passing by. If Mitch hadn't gotten the child to the ER, he'd be dead.
I won't let anyone who hurt Yulia and Shane get away.
Stop being so hypocritical. If I find out you're involved in Shane's injury, I won't let you get away with it.
This child must be his. They're a happy family of 3. Are you really going to barge in? This is the woman you love, with a child of unknown origin, flirting with some random man.
How is Shane?
That cut hit the patient's artery. The patient is hemorrhaging. We need an immediate blood donor.
I'm type A. I can give blood to my son?
You're the mother. You can't give blood to your own child. Otherwise, there may be complications. The donor cannot be an immediate relative. Who here is type A or O?
I'm type A.
Mitch can't do it. He can't donate.
I'm type A, same as Shane. Why can't I donate?
Professor Quinn, I'm counting on you.
Okay. Okay.
Yulia, my blood type is even more suitable. Why can't I donate? Give me a reason.
You just had an accident and haven't fully recovered. Unfit to donate blood.
Is that really it? Or is it because I'm not qualified to donate at all? Is it because I'm Shane's biological?
Please sign the critical condition notice.
Why can't Mitch donate? Is this child actually...
Shane is stable now. He's out of danger.
Thank you.
Professor Quinn, Yulia, there's something I want to ask. Is Mitch really Shane's father?
I don't want to answer that.
Yulia, I didn't mean to pry into your privacy. I just want you to know, no matter whose child Shane is, I want to take care of you both.
My wife and child don't need anyone else's care.
As far as I know, you and Yulia aren't married. What makes you say Yulia is your wife?
With or without that paper, she's mine. All these years, she's the only one in my heart. Only she can be my wife.
Professor Quinn, please leave. I'll handle my own affairs. Professor Quinn, I'm sorry. Captain Shaw, you should leave too. Shane and I are doing fine. We don't need your care.
Yulia, what are you doing, driving everyone away so you can run abroad with my child again?
Shane isn't yours.
Say he's not mine one more time. Yulia, lying to me over and over. Do you think I'm a fool?
Shane is your child, yes, but he's also my son. I'll never give him back to you.
I never thought of taking him away. I want both of you.
Captain Shaw, did you forget? You already have a fiancé.
There's nothing between Zoe and me. Besides, she has ulterior motives. She actually dared to fake our paternity test.
She faked the paternity test?
It was her. Yulia, Let's stop hurting each other over misunderstandings. I love you, now that we've met again. I'll never let you leave me again.
It's impossible. Madam Shaw is still resentful about what happened 5 years ago. She'll never agree to us being together.
Don't worry. I'll convince my mother. Yulia, give me a chance. I'll resolve everything. So you can marry me without a worry. Back then, my dad embezzled project funds to cover a deficit. He drove people into a corner. Yulia's father was definitely at fault, but we all know the Shaw family is the real culprit. You've spent years taking out the pain of losing your husband on Yulia. Why don't you see she's a victim too? If you hadn't let Dad embezzle those project funds, he wouldn't have died.
Hunter, did I really do something wrong? If I had stopped you from taking that money, you wouldn't have died. Our family could have been happy. We wouldn't be in this mess. Maybe I shouldn't have stopped Mitch and Yulia from being together?
Mom.
You're back. How's the child?
He's out of danger and in a general ward.
That's good.
Mom, do you still think Yulia is our enemy?
Even if I can let go of the grudge from 5 years ago, do you really expect me to welcome Yulia into our family right now?
Mom, even if you don't want Yulia as a daughter-in-law, are you going to abandon your grandson too?
What do you mean? Is this child really yours? But the paternity test...
Zoe forged that report. The doctor has already confessed, and the hitman belongs to the Chase family. Zoe has been taken away by the police.
Zhu, how could she do such a thing?
Mom, you have to believe me.
Mitch, you're showing me this report because you want me to apologize to Yulia?
Of course not, Mom. As long as you accept Yulia and Shane, we can give you some time. Mom.
I heard Shane woke up, so I'm here to see him. Yulia, I bought this jewelry for you at an auction. Shane, how are you feeling? Grandma bought you supplements and toys. See if you like them.
Madam Shaw, don't be upset. Shane has been afraid of people since he got hurt. Don't be scared, Shane. Don't be scared, Shane. Grandma brought you a gift.
Thank you, Grandma.
Yulia, I was foolish to blame my husband's death on you. I lied about Mitch hating you while he was in a coma. I forced you to leave and raise Shane alone. All those years. It was my fault.
Mom, what did you just say? You were the one who drove Yulia away?
I was just so heartbroken back then. Mitch, don't worry. I won't stand in your way anymore. Go be with them. I'll leave you to it.
Yulia, I'm sorry. I didn't know my mom lied to you. I kept thinking you were the one who wronged me. I've put you through so much pain.
Let's just let the past go. I only want to focus on the future.
Does that mean you'll marry me?
Who said that? I forgive you, but I didn't say I'd marry you.
You won't? Then why are you wearing my ring?
Since when am I wearing your ring?
Fina, you're wearing it now.
Mitch, we're in a hospital.
Will you marry me?
Yes? I'll marry you, okay?